I would get home from my shift, just get done with 24-hour shift on the
Mhm.
bus and pour myself a big ass glass of bourbon as I make my breakfast.
Mhm.
Part of it was in that role, even though I was off shift, that pager was still on me.
Mhm. Yeah. You never got a break
And
from it. And if you took a drink, you couldn't go on a call for 8 hours.
so strange. So, and this was like right as COVID was really ramping up. And I I was burnt out.
Yeah.
Um
Everyone was, dude.
well, and I was burnt out on EMS. And you probably recall, but like I bounced around because I was trying to survive, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
And always looking for like a better work-life balance and needed a change of scenery to keep things fresh. And
Mhm.
um, Portland was a good change for a while.
Mhm.
Super long transport times, really high acuity calls, really made my it pushed my skills and made me up my game as far as
Mhm.
being a medic because, inner city shit, you're with a patient maybe 15 minutes,
Maybe. Yeah.
20 minutes tops.
Yeah.
And out here, like you can be with a patient for like an hour and a half,
Mhm.
depending on how long you take on scene, right?
Yeah. Coming from Sunfield or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. And, you know, you have these really long transports because you're coming from bumblefuck trying to get into a definitive care,
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
and you've got to know the entire
Yes, you do.
algorithm,
Top to bottom. Yep.
and you've got to be confident in your ability to rock that patient
Mhm.
care.
Mm.
And that aspect of the job, I fucking loved it, right? um but it my brain was broken, and I was beginning to like have panic attacks. And um the pager going off when you're trying to get sleep was not good for me. Always in that, fight or flight.
Yeah, you never one of my good buddies talks about he was in the Marine Corps. In his CPL class, he teaches firearms classes. In his CPL class, he talks about like condition red, condition yellow, condition green, right? And like normal day to day, you bounce back between like yellow and green, right? And then like maybe sometimes you fall into red, but he goes to talk about like when you're at work in this sort of thing, whether it's fire, EMS, police, military, whatever, you're just bouncing from the red to the yellow and you never fall into the green where you can let your guard down enough to just relax. Um, and he just talks about how that's like exhausting, mentally and physically. And he brings it home by saying like talking about like deer hunting, so you're yellow and then when the deer comes out, you're red, you spend 8, 9 hours deer hunting for the day. You come home and you're exhausted, but all you did was just sit down. So, um, yeah, it takes a toll never getting
Yeah.
out of that.
Yeah. And for me, I ended up turning to the alcohol. And yeah, it was a problem. um on the one hand, I felt bad because I wasn't able to provide a service to the people of Portland and the surrounding communities. But on the other hand, like that was the only way I could get a reprieve.
Yeah.
And that was like just kind of a like a
Mhm.
stopgap. Like
Mhm.
that was the only way I could see to justify.
Mhm. Not going on that second out call.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it didn't take long before I had to say, look, I'm done
Mhm.
doing the road thing.